touch it.
The potential.
With a
Is
non-magical weapon.
Are the others dead?
They were put down by
Okay.
not being told to attack or defend themselves too much. So they were...
Okay. I was hoping they would last a bit longer than that.
There are
our
lots of
broadcast
pirates.
ended.
Yeah, my OBS is shitting the bed.
Yeah, you guys are shitting the bed on Discord.
My
not
connection's
my end.
really bad at the moment.
Yeah, our internet just
Cody's going
took
in
a
and out,
giant
everyone.
shit.
It seems to be unshitting. It's sucking it back up.
Yep.
It's slowly coming.
Yeah, I'll have to double broadcast this. Sorry about that. The anti-shitting.
Sure.
That's a name.
Yeah, my drop frames are going back way down. We were like dropping frames about 50% of everything, Cari. And it said that my KBS was 0. So I was like, yep, that's a drop broadcast.
You know, I noticed it first because the gifs I was searching for weren't moving.
Yeah, I was looking on Twitter for something and it wasn't working either.
Yeah.
Chef, I assume that guard has moved away, right? After I took a few swings.
The guard?
What was kicking me?
It was just a random guy running by to like telling you like, hey, get up. We're, help fight, help defend. So now the 2 guards are back to the door holding it, weapons out. The ghost is flying off around, and there's a gaggle of pirates. It's like a children's soccer game where the ball is kicked someplace and all the pirates kind of run after it. So there's this pack of pirates that are kind of chasing after it, and the pack ran by you, and a few of them were like, come on, we gotta go, we gotta catch the ghost. So they kicked you awake, thinking you were asleep. So, did you get up or did you just roll over and?
I would assume like I would have gotten up and just pretend I was just staggering towards them, and then once I get to this point, I'm just gonna pretend like and I'm gonna go towards the dock and pretend I'm fishing again. It's like and I'm gonna do it once I know everyone else has run off, just to pretend like I was chasing. I'm not doing that, and I'm going over here.
Okay.
I do have part of my plan to enact when we're if the chaos outside. I don't know if the chaos outside would help or not.
So as I'm pinging downstairs trying to find people, it would start by testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, and it will ping one of you guys. I'll probably ask what's going on down there. We're trying to cause a distraction up here.
Who do you hit?
Let's roll a d4 and figure out who I hit. I'm gonna say clockwise. So, Grim, I hit you with a 3.
3? 3 is Pepper. Hey, it's me, Pepper.
I was starting with Janus. So
nope. Started with Maefyre.
Okay, starting with Maefyre. So
fuck
Pepper.
Fuck you.
Are the others next to you?
You're fine.
Pepper, are the others next to you?
Yeah, they're right here. Where
Is he talking out loud in the cell? Like out, he's just like, hey, oh, they're right here.
Mom?
Dad?
Mommy?
Is that you?
We're down here. We're okay down here. We're out of the manacles. We're in the dark.
Okay, I'll go like 2 feet to the left and try, and then hit.
Pepper,
Is he still talking?
don't worry. We're not there. We were just trail off.
God damn it, Pepper. Why couldn't you just been Salt?
Pepper is having the time of his life. Let's be honest.
Then I probably hit Grim or Janus.
He's never been so important.
Who do I hit, Chef?
We're all up to my ankles in shit situation. I'm just trying not to.
Just happy not to be starved.
That was a plus, I will admit. Mesh talked to Grim.
Grim now. Okay. What's going on down there? We're trying to make a distraction up here.
I've taken the form of the Admiral. I'm going to use it to escape.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
He's
Something.
hiding his bunkers.
I'll message Camilla that and repeat it so they have an idea of what's happening inside. And probably I'm probably try to aim for where I think Renok is, but he's moved and I don't know. So
I don't suppose you can retroactively me just go
Like,
to just indicate I moved or something.
Mesh and Chamilla, you guys you're kind of hunkered under this ship, kind of like crouched over. If you like go under in between the two ships and look over the bulwark, you can see where Renok is. So over there
okay.
fishing.
Yeah, eventually I'll find out and message him about what they're doing inside.
Yokai.
I will.
Minor assumption that you're telling the ghost to kind of go further away, and so the crowd is following further and further away. They're back towards the mainland, kind of where the open air market where dinner was being served the other night. So they have run
Dinner.
far.
I'm seeing a reverse Scooby-Doo situation going on with the doors.
Okay, Chef, one question. I'm aware of how ships work. Would I know how to open one of the windows from the outside?
Yeah.
You just open the hatch.
Okay, so I would probably like go on the far left one, so like this one, and like try to reach down and open a window.
You reach. You look over the edge of you're on the deck of a ship, and so it's got the walls all around it. And so you look over the edge and you see a window below you, but you would have to basically climb off the edge and hang off the edge to open the door.
I probably have a rope or something from one of the ships tied down.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
find a
help
rope
you.
to hang
Are
off
you
the
in
edge.
human form now, or are you still back form?
I'm still back for him.
Okay.
I guess.
I can help you both because I can walk on walls.
Okay, so I opened the window to help Camilla get in, and would I fit in? I know some of these windows are usually small.
Yeah, this was meant to have a cannon through it, but you can crumble off the roof and get in.
Jesus Christ. Fucking computer. Sorry, not anyone here. I'm mad at my computer. I apologize.
Chamilla, do you want to fly in the window with them?
Yeah.
Inside what looks to be a storeroom, there's a few boxes and crates around. Chamilla, the chest you saw them carry into the room from the other room is in here as well. Open it up, you will find all of their weapons and other valuables.
My orb. I must ponder.
My large ball.
With all their weapons and valuables, I will. If nobody's in the room,
Shiver
I'll
me
turn into
balls.
myself again. I'll put all of their weapons and valuables in my handy haversack, and then poof back into Camilla, or Bad Camilla.
Bad killer.
Brilliant.
But I'm also getting
No.
a rope, or you don't need the rope anymore.
I used a rope from one of the things that were tied down to climb down. Make it easier to climb down.
So I'll come back to you then.
Is there so the door to the storeroom is going where, to the left? I mean to the right?
To the left.
Or is it just the front door in front of us?
There's just that door in the front to the south.
Okay. South
It's-
of us, yeah.
There's some boxes and crates with some corn and other fruit and plunder.
Okay, so I'll try to get out and try to peek into the next window to see what's up there.
One sec.
Chef, is there any feelings that I'm getting based off of that conversation? No?
Some feels? You want some feels?
I'm asking when did the drugs hit, okay? I'm just kidding. I've taken the drugs. Are the drugs working?
Man, I paid for this. Where's my hit?
No.
Those are supposed to be quality drugs, Jesse.
It's not blue.
This has been in your head, kind of in the background to everything else going on.
Okay.
Janus. There's
Was
nothing
there any-
concrete yet.
Okay.
Was there any treasure in that chest that was extra besides their stuff?
You're gonna peek in a few of the other chests and barrels in the room. Camilla back.
A yard.
Give
Was
me
the
an-
golem in there also? Was the golem in there also?
He's in the other
The
room.
golem is in the other room,
In the other room. Okay.
where it is on the map. If you can see that.
Okay.
Pay
Can you
attention.
see the 2 guards, the golem in the other 2 that are around? Or are they the wrong layer?
I thought this
On the
was the guy above them that was
I would like to do the
No,
thing.
that is the golem.
There's 2 guards
that's the golem.
here.
Okay. I thought it was the guy above them. That...
Okay, yeah. There's no token for Crooked, who is still just clomping around, just these little tricksy rats. scurrying around the box.
So if I try to peek in this window, are they below or are they on the same level as me right now?
They are in the ground beneath you. They're in the basement floor where you are on ground level.
So in this window, I would probably see the guy pacing.
In this floor, you see the guy Crooked walking around, pacing around the hole.
Okay.
I would like to shout from the pit. I'm gonna just interrupt. I would like to shout
Yeah.
from the pit to Crooked.
Going to the pit crew next.
I'm gonna shout with the voice of the Admiral. Get me out of here, Crooked. Crooked.
Oh wait, Grim, can I hide behind you, and then you can say that one of the prisoners has escaped, and I'll hide behind you.
I don't think that will work as soon as they try and get us out of the pit.
Tricksy rats. I don't like rats. Quiet down there. No noise from the rats.
Crooked, it is your Admiral. Now! Your letter didn't work. He's done witchcraft, swapped places.
What now?
The ugly one swapped places with me. I'm trapped in his clothes.
No magic could happen when Crooked keeps the candle lit. Nothing could have happened.
Well, obviously it didn't work.
Deception check.
I want that.
Prepare yourselves for a
rolled
50.
2. I rolled a 2, so it's an 18.
I think Crooked's connections are good, but he will shine a lantern down in the pit and see 3 prisoners escaped and the Admiral in the pit. And he will... The rats, they play tricks. They always play tricks.
Damn it.
Admiral, I see you. But you're not friends with these 3.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I will get the guards to bring you up for further questioning. Will that
Do
be
I-
sufficient, Admiral?
Do I
Yes.
see the lantern they were talking about?
Yeah, you can see the lantern. It is. You see Crooked hunched over this hole, and you kind of open the window wider, clear that he's just distracted. And you can see the purple lantern hanging above them. It looks like there is like multiple little wicks and candles on it that are all glowing purple, and now that Crooked has stopped lighting it, you can see a few start to just flick out. There's probably 30 to 40 left, but they're starting to go out. Crooked gets upright. Chamilla, just so I don't lose track of it, what was your investigation check?
That was a 13, but you didn't ask me to roll anything to get the extra treasure.
Oh, I meant to ask, give me an investigation for extra treasure.
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet. Ooh. That is 16.
I'm gonna do something bad and just put it in my notes to give you some stuff later.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's completely and totally fine. As long as I get some cool goodies later.
Only trinkets.
I want the shimmery shinies.
Okay. Crooked stands up, hobbles to the door and bangs on it, like, guards, come in. There's tricks afoot. You should see them. Crooked don't like crookedness. And this is crooked as it comes.
Can I look on the ground while this is going on for any, anything that can be found in the room? On the floor, in the muck, something that can be dislodged as like a rudimentary weapon.
Give me an investigation check. You're digging around. You have the manacles. You think you could smack someone across the face with that pretty good. You felt some boards along the wall. You could pry one off.
14.
Find a rock in the muck. 14?
Yeah.
You can find a big rock in the muck and jam it into the end of the manacle, kind of making a makeshift heavy chain mace kind of thing.
Okay.
I would say that's equivalent to an unmagical chain mace.
Okay.
That's the thing. The guards turn and open the door, and that might be a good place to take a break.
Okay.
Sure. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Forgot my phone.
So we'll say 10 minutes, back at 36, or we're at a half hour, so 10-minute break. You guys can figure out that
Okay.
yourself.
Sounds good. Can you throw me some gum? I was gonna say one little piece. I was gonna try to catch it. Whoa.
Do you see, Rob? I got a birthday gift.
It's just the size of your hand. Maybe your face. Almost. Lore accurate. For Skull Kidda though. Got tiny jowls.
Just a tiny guy.
Just a little guy.
Did Goldy and Mesh run off to do the raid? Because I bought the.
Are you waiting for the send the raid from Goldy?
Yeah, they just ran off to do that, right? Because
I'm assuming. I think he said he had to pee.
Oh, okay. Let me open up Poker. Hopefully they'll message or something. Yeah, because I did spend my coins on the remote raid passes so that I could do it. So, also I don't know what I don't have, unlike these veterans here, I don't have like super strong Pokemon. So
You don't really need it for the in raids.
yeah, hopefully they'll carry me. This is a really strong Pokemon. Why did they make it so ugly though?
That's a good question.
Like, it's really, like, compared to what the normal Hooper looks like, it just looks fucking wild. Oops, cancel. What the fuck? What the hell is this video?
Oh, that is from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Kills me.
Although
My
I
frogs?
don't think that's actually a quote.
It's not, but the voice actor
AI.
did it.
Yeah.
No, that was the voice actor.
Oh, I see. Not AI.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. He read it
That's funny.
at like some convention. My frogs, great, cool, wonderful. Love my frogs. They're tiny little fellas. They're funny.
Hey, Dallan.
The cats make me want to scream. Yeah.
What's the
Frogs are
what's
there?
the mask made out of? Is it acrylic? Is it wood?
How many
And
fucks
laminate?
are there?
It's with the PVC.
Frogs! For fucks!
It's the PVC. It's the first 4 or something brand. The one that does like really big Zelda, really big statues and stuff.
Oh.
And
So
it
is it an official guy?
It's not
Yes.
official.
So it's not from like a fan Etsy site or something? Mmm.
What's official? What is
Very
it?
nice.
What?
That'll
What
last
is
you a
it?
long time.
Hello? Hello?
first 4 figures. It's a.
Rob never listens to me.
You're never clear who the fuck you're talking about.
I was talking
It's
to
a-
I didn't know
It's
who
a
you were
mask.
talking to. I heard you, but I didn't know who you were talking to.
Oh, I was talking to Rob. Oh, you got Majora's Mask. That's cool.
E.
Does it have a mount on the back? Oh yeah, okay, so standard mount. Nice. That looks very sturdy.
It probably weighs like 1.5 pounds.
Yeah.
2 pounds, honestly.
Or
The
what's
paint
it made-
job
what's
looks
it made out of?
immaculate. Like very, very well
PVC.
done.
Yeah, this first 4 figures place is crazy. They have really good
Oh yeah, there's stuff.
statues.
I mean,
Yeah.
like quite expensive. I'm trying to remember them being.
It was a
like-
birthday present, so I don't know.
Okay, they're expensive, but they're well made. I don't have any though, but I do know of them.
I think they also have a replica, like Master Sword stand that's like an LED, like a small, like 1/3 display.
They do. They have Breath of the Wild, Link, Zelda, and some Twilight Princess models.
Yeah.
They have Twilight Princess Ganon and full size Midna. Not Imp Midna.
Mm-hmm. Waifu Mirna.
Oh yeah.
You can take me to her realm.
I remember when 8-year-old me saw a non-Imp Midna for the first time. I remember that was fucking crazy. That
Giggity
reveal.
gow.
I did not see it coming. I was like, oh. Whoa. No, that's a lady.
I don't know what it is about this for me, but I think one of the most impressionable video game effects through maybe like early childhood gaming on like NES to like high school before I like moved on to like adult gaming, I should say, was actually like anytime there was a fight involving paintings, I was just like, this is so sick. Because there's a puppet Ganon fight, and I think in Twilight Princess there's like a ghost Ganon fight that use like the horse coming out of the paintings in Majora's Mask. I think there's
Time has the horse coming out of the paintings.
Hmm?
Ocarina of Time has the horse coming out of the paintings in as the Phantom Ganon.
Yeah. So it's not Majora's. I can't remember what Majora's is. Their spirit. Do they have a spirit temple in Majora's?
I don't. Yeah. They have the stone temple, which is close to the spirit temple. That's where you climb up the tower, then back down the tower when it inverts, and then you fight at the end with the giant's mask, the giant worm thing.
Yeah, I don't remember that game as well because I kind of blasted through it for the first time when it was
That
on
game's
DS.
fucking incredible.
Yeah, but I really like the story a lot. The comments are super good,
Just
and I slowed
stunning.
way down at the end.
Just stunning. Man.
Mechanically,
I'll send you
not their strongest piece, but like story-wise, really hits all the
Story-wise?
notes.
Holy fuck. I'll
Yeah.
send you a video. One of a Zelda theorist did a
Zeltec?
Valentine's Day video. Yeah. Did you watch it?
I watch almost every one of his videos. It's so good.
Yeah, that one that he did for Valentine's Day about the couple. Just the story about the mailman. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is that? What the hell is this heartbreaking story about just some guy in the town who can't leave because it's not in his schedule, and he can't do it.
It's so
He
tragic.
sends a letter to himself. He sends a letter to himself trying to ask for him to leave, and he still can't do it. Fucking crazy,
And the whole
man.
Skeleton family house is like just tragedy. And the other one was like the whole story of the lost hero who trains you in Twilight Princess is such a like epic storyline.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask to Twilight Princess, best line at all in
Story-wise, yeah, I agree with that.
exist.
However, funnily enough, my favorite games overall are Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass. That was my top 2, and then maybe Breath of the Wild.
Fair.
But
My
I
least
think it
favorite is
has
Skyward
to do
Sword.
with like, this is a very weird hot take, but I don't think it's really that bad for like true Zelda fans to talk through. I think the Phantom Hourglass is by far the most versatile game they've ever made. It has the most shit that you can take with you in the backseat of a car and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like without having to sit down with your console. And like you can't really experience Breath of the Wild by holding that thing in that tiny little screen. That is not a good game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Phantom Hourglass
No,
like literally made use of the what's it called? The bottom, the two dual screen in like one of the best ways for the whole console.
It was really cool. Yeah, my least favorite Zelda game is, other than Zelda 2, which I played because everyone said it was bad, and I'm like, it really can't be that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. In fact, it's garbage.
Zelda 2?
Almost, yeah. Zelda 2 is like almost unplayable.
I don't even know what
Infuriatingly
what Zelda 2 is.
It's the Adventure of Link, I think, is what it's called.
Is this the pre or post Link to the Past?
Pre, I think.
Because there's like the Legend of Zelda, the NES title, and then there's a Link to the Past, which is the SNES title.
Yeah,
right?
It's somewhere in there. Yeah, it's the one where like you are on the map and then you like run into an enemy or into a town, and then it goes to like a 2D side scroller.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, it's really bad.
What the hell?
Sucks. Everything about it is terrible. It's disgusting. But my least favorite one is Skyward Sword by a long shot.
I just want to play it to say that I've done it, because it's like this blot in the middle of all the Zelda games that I just never played.
Music, fucking awesome. Characters, fucking hilarious. But the mechanics and gameplay are
It's not their
so
best
bad.
work.
Dude,
Well,
it's rough.
The horizontal slash was just terrible, and every enemy blocked it, so everything was just vertical.
Vertical
slash.
And you know what? They tried to make it better with the Switch version. Not better. Not better. My wife barely made it through the Switch version of Skyward Sword. It sucks so much.
Bosses in fucking dong.
Dude, that fucking the imprisoned, that fight,
And what
one of the
happened to
worst
the
things to happen to Zelda.
I sent it.
ever.
Huh?
Twice.
Did you?
I did.
missed it.
That.
I need to get.
Well,
I need to get a.
I'm gonna
mic
go
arm,
again
like,
at
stop
4:30.
holding my
Okay.
microphone.
I missed it.
You,
I feel
you
so
better be ready
I
then.
was bad. I was bad, guys. I was writing more stuff, but we can jump back into this here.
I think we're still waiting on Mesh.
Mesh can fuck off.
Did Mesh go too?
Let's be real. We all hate Mesh.
Yeah.
We can move on without him.
Mean.
That's what we say when you're not here, Dallan.
No, we don't.
I
We
know,
think quite
but-
the opposite.
He'll never know because he won't watch the VODs.
You shut the fuck up.
I know you. I know you, motherfucker. You always ask me for the
won't, yeah, I
synopsis
won't.
or Cari. Honestly, Cari's synopsis are probably more quickly attuned to your type of brain, whereas mine are like, here's a bunch of the important little minutia details and then you summarize it.
That's
I'll change the
true.
music anyways.
I'm also good at interpreting complex gaming.
Good at interpreting your mom.
Streaming stuff to my mom. He'll use the whole jargon and lingo, and I'll be like, so it just means that he turns on his PC and.
I'm still battling, by the way. Please continue.
We're waiting for Mesh. I'm listening
Joe-
to music.
Jodie, if and when
Yeah?
we finish in time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out. You best have your phone ready. No!
I had my phone. I just didn't see it. I went to go and get a sandwich.
You didn't see it? Maybe you showed up in your eyes.
Get a sandwich.
Yeah, but I
And
had
the
the phone with
phone
me. I didn't see
reset.
it.
That's what you get for getting a sandwich with your eyes closed.
My fucking account, they forced closed.
I can't get a
Great.
sandwich with my eyes closed.
That's awesome.
Peanut butter.
Tisk.
Well, man.
Do you ever like
Exactly what I wanted.
practice trying to move around in the house with your eyes closed to see like how you would do if you were blind?
No.
Or at least if it's at nighttime, I do that. What? Do you do it? Don't you?
I've moved when it's
I've done it, and it's the stupidest thing.
I haven't
that
done it
or
in
like
this house,
sometimes I'll be
honestly.
like, I'll pour this with my left hand just in case I ever break my right hand.
That I've done, yeah.
Yeah.
The best thing I did to increase the dexterity of my offhand was learn how to juggle. So
That would make sense, yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna jump
The best
back
thing I
to
ever
your
did with my
phone.
left hand is learn how to play hockey with left-handed.
I don't practice anything
On accident.
on accident. Yeah.
I can't do anything. Like my right hand, I can cut scissors with my right hand. I'm left-handed. I can use scissors with my right hand.
It's actually a really funny story
He's back.
how I learned how to play hockey, or how I started playing ice hockey for the first time left-handed, is because my uncle was like my influence into hockey first when I was a kid, and he was a lefty. And I just got all of his, I got all of his, yeah, I got all of his hockey sticks, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. So this is just how you play hockey. And then my friends were like, all right, I went over to my friend's house, who's also a big hockey nerd, and like he let me borrow one of his sticks because I didn't bring mine. And I was like, I can't
So
play
is
with this.
left-handed, you
Are
hold
you
it like
left-handed?
this?
And he's like, what do you mean? Those are right-handed sticks. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm left-handed. Huh? It was like an epiphany. I'm like, what happened? I blacked out. How am I left-handed now?
I am right-handed, left-footed.
Left-footed? You play football?
That's a
Yeah.
curse I'm gonna put on one of my D&D players. Is
No,
their
it's,
dominant hand switches and they don't notice.
Like if I learned it when I started doing snowboarding. And I like after the fact I realized, yeah, usually if I like stop and try to pivot, I will use my left foot as my pivot foot.
Oh.
I got 91. I guess that's
Which doesn't really
fine.
work when you're trying to do boxing because
All right, I see
right
mesh.
hand, left foot.
Okay,
Mesh is here.
game time.
I'm just catching the last hooper. Can start.
The time change.
Hey,
is
catch
fucking
these nuts,
stupid.
got
I
him.
lost a part because of
Catch
that.
these hands.
And this last one just crashed. So that's
Someone
one
needs to
out of
stop
3.
me.
Great.
Stop.
It's gonna be the mask.
Sally, stop.
And
Wait, wait, wait.
You're not in charge of me. Shut the fuck up.
You're not my mom.
That could be though.
alarm bells going off, and
Alright.
multiple captains,
into it.
Renok, multiple captains now heading towards these gates,
Multi-captain.
towards the area. Large forces in tow. The two guards turn and look down into this pit and see the admiral, I assume, and three prisoners. What? Admiral,
Which
you're
one?
not-
He swapped places with me with some protected incantation, or the fucking chandelier doesn't work anymore.
Which one's the which one?
Which witch is the witch? Anyway.
Open the grate and get me out of here before they decide to hurt me.
Why aren't they hurting you now?
Because they're smarter than that to know what would happen to them if they tried to hurt me now.
They look and they check the lights and like, Crooked, keep the light running. It shouldn't be possible. I saw the other captains just outside though. They'll we don't have to do anything. They can come in here and see what they want to do. Sorry, Admiral, but you captains will be with us momentarily. No disrespect intended. Just want to make sure we're following orders as best we can. Crooked goes back to lighting the candles, and the guards kick the lock, just making sure it's secure on this grate still, and they go outside. Renok, you see multiple of the captains, 3 or 4 of them have now assembled with each one has their first mate and then a bruiser. And one moment, someone is hammering on my door.
Yeah. We heard that.
It's one of the captains. Run.
They're
It's
here.
a big B is what it
Someone's
is.
yapping.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
Not the bees. Ah! Anyway.
Cute fluffy.
What is the Nick Cage movie? He's like, bees! No, not the bees!
It is just
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was.
Yeah.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
What is it called?
I know that
They did a like for Halloween, I think this year for CR, they did a whole thing where everyone dressed up like a different Nick Cage. It was very funny.
Yeah, we love.
Bumblebee tuna is a.
Oh no! Someone was hammering on his door.
Hey,
Yay!
how you doing? How's India? So far, we're about to get wrecked.
It's like my cat's trying to.
I'm in jail. How are you doing?
He's been all week, or no, maybe like 2 days actually. All week, he's like, "How am I gonna like mess with these guys?" It was like his like.
He
core
put half of us in.
He hates
jail.
us. It's confirmed. We already know that.
We're in prison.
You guys were.
I found treasure.
We're just actually in jail this week. That's the only difference from normal. It's like sometimes we're in jail playing with him, but now we're actually in jail in the game.
Oh, gotcha.
Punish me for something.
Kitty!
I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, we got cats, we got wives. It's a good day today.
Cats
trying
and
to break into my frog cage. Stop it,
Full
Squishy.
package. That's because y'all are
Bad
sitting at like
squishy.
5 a.m. my time. Like I don't sleep usually.
Yeah, I get that.
Miserable over here.
I get that.
It's awful.
I get that.
I get that. Like,
oh, the cat's on the prowl again.
Yep.
Squishy.
All cat.
She want the frogs.
She wants that frog snack.
She attacks them.
Oh no.
Maybe another 20-30 minutes.
I'll be inside.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright,
Oh.
so for that snack, my snacks arrived a little bit late.
You could have ordered your own snacks.
Okay. Now I have the peanut gallery chiming in.
Yeah.
Yay, peanut
She's the
gallery.
executioner. Let's go.
What a shame.
Alright, we're going push to talk.
Boo.
The curtains
So,
have a voice.
You
Cat.
hear the guards leave and the captains move in, and multiple captains appear and look down at the hole and be like, "Admiral, you have a little bit of mud on you, I see."
Well, I'm in a mud pit.
I can't see mud.
I'm gonna cough for a dramatic effect, like on all fours, just holding onto the rock that I'm about to just unleash.
Captains are looking at this and like, this doesn't add up. Something's still screwy here. You guys manacle yourselves back to the post. We're not gonna have to do anything too violent here.
It's just,
Why would I manacle myself to a post?
Huh? According to us.
Yeah, I told you.
Because you are not the admiral. Admiral, could you list your 7 captains and their first mates?
Yes, but I don't want to.
How dare you?
I was not here when we learned those things. I don't think.
Oh, this is gonna be doubly bad for you.
I don't even think Mesh knows them.
I don't think that they've listed
You're muted,
it
Mesh.
for us. Only a few.
Yeah. Especially the first mates.
The player's
Yeah.
mesh
Dancer,
doesn't know them
Prancer,
yet.
Vixen, Comet, Cupid,
The
Donner.
character mesh probably knows them.
Blitzen's an extra one. We don't talk about Blitzen.
I'm outside. I'm listening to
Why?
this. Could
Because there's
I
8, and there's only 7
retroactively
captains.
message the names to Grim while it's happening?
Well, it
Oh,
starts
this-
with Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
Sorry, what?
So, confirm. Admiral, that was an easy question. We can confirm, so we know that you're an imposter.
My
So,
fucking
imposter, Admiral. However you transformed, it would be best to revert that transformation into, I think you were the rotten one. So
Rotten.
clearly mud disguising you.
That
from
cat
rotting.
is so ridiculous. The cat is just zeroed on those frogs, man. It's just like face against the glass. Snacks.
I know that Mesh had opened a window, but that window is not connected to the
Quick,
room
Camilla, make them all
that they're in,
vampires
is
under
it?
your control.
It's a different
You
one.
Mesh just became the window where there are 4 captains and 2 guards and get all assembled around this pit.
And this is the same place
Well,
where
that
the
didn't work.
candles are? Can I
So-
fly through that window now?
Yes, you can.
Scary bat distraction time! Time to knock over the candles! Pull up somebody's cloak and put it over their head.
You zoom in, you look so ferocious. Zoom out.
You can knock over the lamp.
I don't think this is a
Yeah,
good
the
idea.
priority is knocking the candles down so that they can do
Starting a
magic.
fire would not be a bad idea right now.
While
You're trying
okay,
to
so
knock
I
chandelier.
I will
I will
help
say-
blast!
Wait, I
I
just
will
got an
help
invitation.
by using mage hand, and like if Camilla is on one side of the room, I'll mage hand the
still
other side of the room and like douse out the flyers with my mage hand, like just over
Yeah.
the fires.
And I'm just like flying into them and like flailing around like a bat that's been exposed
Bat
to
will
some
let
sort of
it be
bad stuff.
Dexterity check here.
What?
A dexterity check, please.
Dexterity check.
Would my mage hand even work with the candles there? I don't know.
What
Go
is a
find
bat's
his battle.
dexterity?
I got invited.
Ah,
to
it's
play.
better than mine. I have a plus 14 to knock
14.
over them candles.
Body.
With everyone distracted, you can put out half the candles.
What can Mega River?
Mesh, your mage hand,
That one.
can put out
What the-
Are you alright there, Jodie? What the?
Were you growling at somebody?
Yeah, you have to burp and a growl.
Wait, sorry, did I?
Mesh,
What the-
you can put out the other half.
Oh, what?
The purple light goes
think
out.
I burped. Sorry.
purple light goes
Yeah,
out.
you did, but it was like.
Good God.
Your cat has literally not moved for like 10 minutes. It's just like
There's little squishy jumpy things.
This is what they do when they find a mouse somewhere or hear a mouse,
Yep.
and they're like just camping that spot until the mouse does
Yeah.
anything for like a
Oh,
whole
no,
day.
but
cats would be very good at Fortnite if they could play in the controls. They'd be sitting in the bush the whole game. It's like,
This isn't Van Valor. I have no AoE spells. No.
Oh, my Pokemon's not good. It's no good.
You don't have to worry about your Pokemon parades.
I'll hit psychedelics again.
Oh shit.
What's the radius?
60
Maybe-
feet.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Wait, did it? Never mind.
I am
The
just
it was
out of
enough then to get magic.
reach. I'm just out of
Did the candles go out?
Wait, that means I'm the only one in the party that will still be okay.
Did the
Shit.
candles go
Well,
out?
No, I can choose.
Are
I
you
choose
serious?
none of the people that I know, and
Oh,
everyone
okay.
that I don't, within 60 feet of me.
That's fine, man.
Oh,
Daddy,
God, my-
would you
that-
choose me anyway?
Fire sight or
For a moment, the colors around you shift in a rainbow swirl before coming to a rest in their original, far from their original hues. The colors of all creatures and objects you choose within range change randomly and remain brightly and unnaturally colored for the duration, which is an hour. Additionally, each affected creature you choose must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature has disadvantage on all attack rolls until the end of its next turn.
So I did it. Yes.
okay. It's about as a quarter as effective as the last time you did this. So about 1 in 4 is
That is my action, bonus action. Is it dismiss?
I
For my
recognize-
bonus action, I would like to fly up to the people who weren't affected and pull their cloak over their head.
I'm going to use my bonus action to command my familiar to use its reaction to move up and attack one of the locks.
Attack one
Sorry,
of the
Mesh.
what?
Lock
And,
in the
cut you
that
off.
the grate is holding down. See if he can like reach around or bite through or crawl through the grate
No,
Wait for him to
and
fall
attack one of the locks.
no.
Jeff, I wanted to say, I would. Do I know which of these captains is like the most threatening magically?
None of the captains in the fleet are magical to your knowledge. They're all martial classes. There's
Okay.
new ones that you. There's one new one that you don't recognize here right now.
And if he failed this, if he passed the save, I would still rebubs that new one because I don't know.
Did this one fail?
Oh, I missed.
Um. That is captain number. You D3, so no, he is not affected. Was not affected by drugs.
So he
One
rerolls
of-
it and takes the lower roll.
Got it.
Rolling again, more easy. God,
Good ass, Jodie.
yeah. This has been so amazingly easy. Yes, he's now impacted, so he's now disadvantaged on
Yes.
saving throws and seeing colors.
Okay, I give Chamilla that
Take the drugs,
advantage
and the
on
drugs are
whatever she's
working.
doing next.
Anyways, the drag can the dragon like get to a part of the grate where he can attack a lock?
No, 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 no.
I need to know if Camilla's how serious Camilla is about
I mean,
biting,
inaccurate.
throwing the cloak over people's faces.
I'm very
You cannot do that
serious.
in that form.
Wait, say that again. If they don't have a cloak, I'll do their hair in their face or get up in their face.
You have advantage on the next thing you do.
Camilla is trying to flutter in someone's face. Camilla, why don't you try to flutter in front of Crooked, who is trying to relight the candles?
Okay, I can do that.
Jeff, from my vantage
mean
point, I've been
attack
peeking
roll?
over. What do I see? What's
Attack roll?
Yeah. Goldy, from outside, multiple people have crammed into this small room. All of the bodyguards are outside, kind of looking in.
I think the attack is deck for a
Could-
bat.
Lots
I
of
mean,
the,
what's his to attack bonus?
12.
I mean, it's proficient
It's
with the bite, so it's plus.
oh, with a bite. Yeah, I wasn't biting though, but it has a plus
Yeah.
0 for the bite attack. But it's dex attack would be a plus 2. But yeah, if you want to use that, then that would be a 10.
I mean, I'm not in charge. So.
You do have advantage from silver.
Oh,
rebub.
advantage. Yes, let me roll again. Well, I rolled a 12, so 12.
You're trying to. You can keep Crooked from lighting candles
Okay.
with that.
Nice.
Lock for the
Attack on the lock. What was the attack roll?
23.
That hits, roll damage. I gotta go look up the hit points on a lock.
I don't. From what I know, Chef, I don't know the golems in the next room.
Proficiency bonus to the. Okay, so it's plus.
You do not know that.
Okay.
No, you do. You do know that because you saw it from the outside getting carted into that room.
Okay, so I do know. Then I would
Ooh,
probably
max damage for 9 on the lock.
start moving to the window.
AC of 19 and 5 hit points. Your familiar breaks the lock.
Is there only one holding it down or multiple?
Yeah, let's say one. So the grate is able to be opened. Your familiar kind of bites into this lock that Maefyre has already identified as substandard, and then like thrashes around and rips it apart so that the shackle comes out of the
perfect
the grate holding it to the floor. So anyone from down below could push it open if they were like 8 feet tall,
or make a good jump.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have pre-planned a weapons moment, like in the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie where they toss them up through the floor.
I do have your weapons, don't I?
If I have enough time, or maybe while something
that's everything for me.
While something else is happening in the other room, I would open the window and start commanding the golem. I would tell it to bash down the wall like probably here, and then just walk this way. Like, let me draw what. So like walk this way and then out, and then just keep going down the street. Probably this way actually.
Okay.
The golem walks straight through the wall. It doesn't put up any resistance whatsoever to it. It smashes into this room, and there's again commotion as another giant entity has entered this room. The guards all draw weapons against it, and a few of Blood's are a little bit more threatening to it, and they start attacking this indomitable figure that mostly ignores them and just walks out the door and keeps moving.
Is it in the same pit as we are?
It does draw.
Do they give chase?
A few of the guards do peel off and follow this thing. The ones that are making it effective weapons that are taking chips and chunks out of it.
I'm gonna approach here and just survey the damage and see if I can see the others or not.
You see the doors are now busted wide open, and guards are kind of scattered on either side. Some are off fighting the golem. But you see a familiar has bitten through the lock, and we're waiting to see what Grim, or not so Grim, you've already done stuff, so we're waiting to see what Maefyre and Janus are looking to do.
Okay, so the great sorry, excuse me. The grate above us is open, but we can't reach. Well, I can't reach.
We can toss you.
Pepper offers you to. Pepper is like, "You want to get out of here? I can lift you up. I am good at one thing in life."
Lifting? Okay then. Can I climb onto?
Up onto the floor above you.
Okay, so he can lift me up.
You are surrounded by pirates who all have weapons drawn. There are 2 holes in the wall around you.
The fuck?
You have no weapons.
I have no weapons.
Can I pickpocket one of them and take one of the daggers out of their like sheath? Just take one.
Janus, you are in the pit.
I've got no weapons, but can I do one action? Am I allowed to do an action like a spell or a dodge or something?
Do you know the meme where there's like the person who is surrounded by blades from all sides?
Yeah.
That's your situation right now.
That's Finn. That's Finn.
Okay.
Entangled.
So I can wait. I can do no actions at all.
You can, but you're in a predicament here.
Yeah.
So if you start casting spells, things are gonna go south for you.
Right. That being the case, and
they are yelling like surrender, lay down, like
Lay down what? I don't have any
give in.
arms. I don't have any. Well, I would say to them, I don't have any arms. To
Put your hands
surrender.
behind your back.
I don't
lay
have any
on the
arms to
floor.
surrender. Okay. I'm like, you took my vestments and my but I forgot the name of it now. And you took my I can't perform my cleric duties. You took everything. I just want my vestments and my emblem.
When the Admiral gets back, she'll make a decision what to do with all of you. But for now, we're gonna keep you on ice until the Admiral.
On ice, I don't do well on
Frizik
ice.
talking.
Can I at least? But can you at least put me somewhere warm?
An expression, ma'am. It
I've never
means
heard
just
such
to cool you off and keep you contained.
Can I
Crooked, what is
pop in
going
now, or
on
are
with
we
you?
waiting for?
Maefyre, are you going to comply?
Am I going to comply? I would like to.
Comply?
Yeah,
Some of
I
the
would like
guards
to.
go to just lay on top of the pit here.
I will put my hands up my head or behind my back or whatever it is. I don't know what they want me to do, and I'll say, please, I just my vestments and my emblem.
On the ground now, that's what they repeat.
I'm on the ground. I've got on my knees or my whatever it is they want me to do. I've done it.
I assume I'm on eye line to everyone at this point, still concealing myself, but I can probably see directly forward to see if anyone sees me.
They're either chasing the golem, high on drugs, or fighting this pit or surrounding Maefyre. Renok,
Okay.
you're pretty off the hook here.
Okay.
You're like now in a crowd of other pirates, though. People are swarming around, all doing the same thing you're doing. You're in full-on Gawker mode, trying to like look inside this door.
I have a bucket of fish on hand, just to be cleared. I might want to use that.
Can I? Okay, are they still talking to me, Jeff?
I'd like to.
One is moving to restrain you.
I
Okay,
have
so
your
move
guys'
this-
weapons.
Yeah.
If you let me turn back into human.
I'll just say I just my vestments, my emblem, and a small twig.
So
Can I turn into myself and reach into my handy haversack?
They're not gonna like give anything, and if no one jumped on like a opportunity to try and break out, I guess we're just gonna.
They can't give anything because I have your guys' weapons.
Right.
No,
okay,
was gonna
I don't really
so-
quite understand what is going on in this room with the whole shindig that's going on with the golem and where it was. Like, is the pit just like
Golem
us
next
four
door to
here?
you.
Huh?
You are in a pit in this room. The golem walked through the wall on the floor above you. So the golem walked through the wall on the ground floor and then out the door and then just walked down the street according to Mesh's instruction.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are in the pit, so if it had walked over the pit, it would have walked over the grate that is holding you into this under the ground pit, essentially. It did not. It just walked near to it.
Got it. Okay, so then the guards that are here, how many of them are there?
That are not like.
Was 8. A quarter of them were distracted with the good vibes. Those 6 remaining, about 3 are surrounding Maefyre, and the other 3 are moving to hold the latch down. The 4 captains. 2 of them are now high after silvery barbs, but the other 2 are still have their faculties. So there's about 10 pirates in this room, captains and bruisers that are trying to contain the situation.
Can I see Chamilla?
Yes, Chamilla has changed into human form and is on top of Crooked here.
Yeah. I'm going to reach into my handy haversack and throw the weapons to those in the pit.
But the door's closed, so how would they get in there?
The grate is big enough that a lot of them can just go through. The grate is meant to stop humans from going through, not small weapons. So
I could see that, right?
scimitars can slide through. A battle axe could probably not, but
I can at least give her her twig.
something else is happening. Outside, Mesh, the water is bubbling and explodes in a large column, and a ship made of black steel emerges from the water. At the helm of the ship is the real admiral, who speaks over thaumaturgy and orders everyone to stop this nonsense. There has been some confusion. Her voice is resonating in everyone's heads very loudly.
Is it behind me or
Pirates
somewhere else?
You're just looking over.
directly in this lake, next to this house. Like it's pulled up parallel as if it's going to like broadside it. So it's out here. And the pirate admirals are confused. They can see only a little bit of this through the window, so they kind of rush outside to see. Like this, like a ship emerging from the water is like flooding this area with water. It's now essentially raining. The admirals or the captains go outside and see the admiral on the ship. They're like, this is insanity. But the admiral continues. He says the following. I must apologize for my theatrics. I meant to give a demonstration of the abilities of my new patron that I am aligning with to secure my future. My theatrics drove these outsiders to attempt to preserve life, which is a noble goal, and for their actions they are forgiven. Captains, you now have at your disposal skin harder than steel that will turn away blows that would normally cleave a man in two. This process was incomplete due to the short-sighted interruption of the outsiders, but you can see the complete benefit on myself. If the ritual was completed fully, there would have been no visible changes. Alas, I will be communing with the powers to see if there's a possibility to complete the transformation. As for the outsiders, one of the outsiders struck me in the heat of the moment, and thus a blood debt is owed. A blood debt can be repaid only in service or in death, and so I will ask this one. She's pointing at Janus.
The swords slide through the grate from Chamilla as they, like, one of them slightly glows in my grasp, like kind of signaling the attunement. And I look up at the captain and I say, open the fucking door.
One of the guards opens up the grate and pulls you out. Don't try anything.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you. And I walk out. Grim, Maefyre,
You
make sure
wouldn't
you
walk
guys are
out.
taken care of.
Uh-huh.
The pirates help the others out. The admiral is.
Do I get my orb? Do I have it? Did it come? Did my orb? I get my orb. I
I
want my
threw
orb.
your orb to you.
Yes.
I threw all your guys' stuff to you, and seeing him step out, I'm following
So
after.
so before I leave, I'm going to help Maefyre and Grim both daintily and like kind of as friends get out of their situation nicely and treat them as equals.
I still look like the admiral, by the way. I did not change back.
Then I will treat you as a dainty little lady.
Pirates are,
As a joke.
the pirates are, whispering and talking as this is happening. But the admirals, I will hold true to my word. This was a misunderstanding. I believe you see that as well. So I'd ask
Yeah.
this one again, pointing to Janus. Will you pledge service, provide your service and leadership under my banner as the 8th captain of my fleet? Will you accept the role of a leader moving into our glorious future?
Despite this predicament, I look around at the other captains and try to match gaze with one of the ones that is most familiar, to which I have already forgotten the name.
Are
Present.
not happy about this, but they're looking at the admiral and looking at their skin and looking at you and understanding that there's a power shift occurring.
I will then look at the captain and try to match eyes with Grim as kind of like raising my eyebrow for a second and saying, "This is it." I will
Hold on a second, Janus.
meet Maefyre's question.
Janus, hold on. This partial transformation affected me too. Half my body has this goddamn scales on it. I need to be rid of this. I can't do that if we just step out of here right now.
He's signing up for.
Maefyre, I understand your concerns. However, this is only related, consequentially, to what happened. You see, I struck her, specifically. And I used one of my scimitars to, like, point at the captain. Because I hit her and drew blood. We're now having a separate conversation, unfortunately. So this is not your fault. And he kind of frowns a little bit at that.
I still want this affliction to be removed.
I look to the Admiral for answer before I say anything.
I am watching
You
her
want
like a hawk.
the affliction removed. I can also speak back. But that was not the initial question I raised to my patron. But I can see what can be done to undo this blessing, or this curse, you would call it.
I called it a disfigurement is what I called it.
So then 2 conditions would be requested in order to say yes to your statement, Admiral. 1 is that I only ask that you give your word to do your best in order to save my friend here from what she requests. And second, that that I'm allowed to move freely within Barovia as I like.
You will have all of the autonomy that you need. You are a traveler of these lands, and that is what we need. You will be my hand, you will be my eyes, you will be my ears in the lands beyond.
I'm confused. Why do you need him to be your ears? and eyes, etc.
Our patron demands it.
The patron being this being? Who is this being? Is this a god, a fiend?
It's the thing we've.
Janus takes
I know,
way
I
too
want-
long to say to
I
like
want her-
consider this.
I want her to explain what it is, Grim.
This is, to the pirates, our way out.
Out of what?
Barovia.
Out of this plane, back to our own space, back to our own time, back to our own existence, back to the lives we've lost. This is our path.
Is this meaning to say you have some kind of deal or contract with this being, or some type of agreement to
I do.
be able to get
I
out
have
of
secured
Barovia?
our path back to our own plane through a deal with this being.
And what did the being ask of you in return?
Right now, the being has asked to secure an alliance with you, with this party.
The reason I'm asking, and full disclosure, I have experience with this. I believe I have experience with this being communicating with me before in the past, but I do not know its true nature, nor its objectives. Although it told me various things that it wants, none of it really adds up. I'm personally distrustful of this being, and I'm not so sure you should trust it so wholeheartedly, to be honest.
I have also doubted and questioned some of the intentions and purposes and goals, but I don't see another option. If we want to get home, we will work with this being.
Well, the thing is that we are actually trapped here too. We came here and found a desolate town with a lot of people transformed into statues and no way out. We're surrounded by a impenetrable fog. So we're in the same situation. Unlike you, I have been in communication with this being, but it has not offered us to be able to get out of here. What it offered us was actually quite different. Say that again?
Have you asked?
Have we asked? I think
Not to help us get out.
Not to help us to get out, but what we've asked what it won't tell us what it is. It won't really tell us what it wants. It just keeps offering us stuff, and that's what makes me suspicious. And I'm not so sure you should put your lot in and the lives of
it's a bit of a pirate motto to take. So I find myself taking what is offered and giving almost next to nothing in return. A bit of blood. She traces the scar from Janus, where Janus's blades struck her. A bit of superficial damage is not much to ask in exchange for our freedom from this, and an alliance isn't a big thing for me to grant either. It might ruffle the feathers of my captains, and I will address them shortly. But
well, I have a question on that point. You quite freely just now told us that the ritual was incomplete and that their skin would have hardened, and then it would have been not detectable. Why didn't you tell your captains that before they went in? They thought they were going to drown. They had no idea what was going on. Neither did anyone in the crowd. Neither did any of us, which is why I tried to stop them from drowning.
She gestures at the boat. I have a bit of a penchant for theatrics, showing off the new powers and capabilities of the patron. The reason we scuttled our fleet was because I had access to a new one that I hadn't told people about.
I mean, what's life without a little bit of theatrics?
Agreed. I have a question for you. You said the patron wants you to make a pact with or guarantee an alliance with us, thus asking for Janus to become the admiral, or not admiral, the captain, one of your 8th captains. You also told us that you didn't give much to him, you gave a mere scratch and blood. If you're not able to procure an alliance with us and have Janus be the captain, what will it take from you? Because that's clearly not a mere scratch. I mean, I'm assuming you don't value your life very much, so to you giving your life in servitude to it is a mere scratch.
I have not given a life in servitude to anyone, ever. I have given mere favors and trinkets and small things in exchange for...
You're not answering the actual question I asked. What would it take from you if we didn't make an alliance with you?
Probably nothing.
That doesn't
Janus,
strike you
okay?
as suspicious?
Janus, are you okay?
Have you all said your piece yet?
Fine, speak.
I'm just wondering because I have to make a decision and I need to hear what you all have to say.
Curious.
You want to hear what we all have to say? Well,
That's right.
You will? I say no, absolutely not. And they're not taking your life either.
Is she offering you a deal, Chamilla? Or is she offering me a deal?
She's offering you a
I
deal.
think it's you specifically.
Yeah, so you're not complicit now, are you?
But you just asked what you wanted to hear from me. That's why I
I
said
understand that. I'm just being polite. And he looks like he's visibly in pain, like his head is about to explode.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No, but this isn't the only way out. So, if you would be so kind as to allow me to accept, I will do so, but only with the permission of my compatriots will I do so.
You can do whatever you want. It's your own autonomy.
Do it, no balls you won't.
If I was you, I wouldn't do it.
I tried to secure what you have requested, Maefyre, the best of my ability.
I appreciate that. I
Maefyre,
personally have not. Yes.
If you have doubts, I will bring you with me the next time I go to commune. We can talk together.
Yes, I would like to speak to this being directly. It's spoken to me indirectly, and I don't trust it. It told me to throw away my alliance with my god, Lord Kellenvor. Not something I would do lightly, and then make a new agreement with it.
I wouldn't want a
difficult challenge to make.
Sorry, say that again, please.
I understand that would be a difficult decision to make, and I don't know why my patron would ask that, but he must have had a reason. And so we can ask together.
Do we have to give you an answer today, now, or can we wait?
You don't, but I do.
Does he have to? Can he wait?
Not according to this headache.
What do you mean by that? What do you, not according to the headache?
I will explain later, but I can't say yes or no. Or I have to say yes or no now.
You don't have anything like remove curse or anything like that, do you?
What?
Or like, I don't know, some
Do you
sort
have
of remove problems from head sort of
Do you have a bomb? Do
magic?
you have a bomb in your head? What's going on?
So I need an answer. What say you? She points at each one of you in turn. What do you say to each in the party? She points at Renok.
I'm outside. Does she?
I thought he was in here. I thought he was in here.
No, I thought I was away from him. That's why I've been quiet.
I suppose Renok is.
Oh.
I've been concealed. I'm just like.
Oh, can you say that they brought
Renok
him
is,
over?
Renok is not with you, I guess.
Oh, he's not here.
No,
yeah,
no,
she'll
like
point at-
I've been
I'm also
outside
behind.
waiting
I'm also
for
behind.
something and so far nothing happened. So I'm at this point.
It's just the
standing
4 of
by.
us. Yeah.
Would they even know that they are that Renok is a part of our thing? They wouldn't know that, would they?
She
They know
doesn't.
nothing.
She
I've
points
been
to whoever is next, basically.
Mesh, she's gonna point at you specifically and be like, "You are also forgiven." I need an answer from you to Meshadieme.
Wait, I thought I wasn't in line of sight. Oh.
You were. She's on that side of the building. She can see.
You were hanging over here. She can see you like Spider-Man on a wall. Like
You can't see me.
The only people tied to this agreement are me and the Admiral. She's
What
just
are the
doing some other acts of
consequences?
goodwill as a course of acting in trust.
Why are you you're asking us what we think?
Pledge your support to your captain.
Our captain?
What
Well,
are the
I can tell you-
consequences of not accepting?
Who's our captain?
I
To
can't
you
say yes.
specifically, maybe
Janus.
not to the entity.
She's saying that we would pledge our.
All you have to do is agree to listen to me. That's it. That's all you're
Why
asking.
At no point has he been the leader of our group.
I can answer you this question right now for myself.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yes, Grim, thank fuck. I
Wow,
have one
that
yes.
was
I have one
okay.
person who believes in me in this whole goddamn game. And it's the witch undead man who's cross-dressing
you-
currently.
I salute you as the Admiral.
My only supporters are admirals.
I asked the Admiral, what are the consequences to not accepting, to you specifically, not the entity?
If you do not accept, you will be facing a tribunal for your direction to pursue these treasures into these areas. There is a consensus among the captains that it was your information that led us here. They want follow-up investigation that might result in punitive harm. I offer you immunity if you stand with your new 8th captain.
Oh, and she recognizes me also, okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. Does she recognise it?
Well, I face Janus. Captain, looks like you have a new first mate.
Hold up. I think.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait a
okay,
minute.
so
Just
I
wait.
have the
Wait a minute.
experience.
I certainly
Wait,
do,
you
but
got
it may
two
not be
people?
you, big guy.
You have two people that have sworn loyalty. I will die for Janus, my friend, to protect him.
Oh, we have to die
I will
for
spend
him?
time- Do not interrupt me.
Kidding.
I'll die for you. I'll spend time with you. I'll travel with you. I'll protect you at all costs. But I will not join this pirate crew. I will not swear fealty to it. And I will not swear fealty to this entity. And if that means joining a tribunal, so be it. But if you're wondering if I will follow my friend, I won't obey him, but I will follow him.
I thought the patron thought you might disagree, and so the patron has also allowed me to offer this to you.
I do not want it.
You will have the force of the admirals take down the family of the Driscolls.
I do not care. You may take down the family of the Driscolls. They are not my family.
This seems like a really complicated way to say yes.
I'm not saying yes. I'm saying I will spend time with my friend, and I will not join this crew.
I'm just asking you all to say yes. To trust me.
I understand that, but I will not swear fealty to anybody or anything.
We can't also expect a perfect outcome, but perhaps we can work towards an understanding. And what of you, small one? Where is your heart? Moment.
Could you please outline the terms of what you are offering or asking of me?
With you, I will bring you to the next commune with the patron. We can ask the questions together to understand exactly what the plan, what the destiny is, why they were making those unreasonable requests of you.
And what is it you want from me in return?
Continue to work with your friends.
That doesn't seem like you much of an ask.
It is not a lot. It is not a lot at all. But that is all that is asked at this time.
Okay, so I'll turn to Janus. I'll say, Janus, honestly, is this what you believe is the right thing to do? Is this what you would like me to do?
My answer will be for everyone, not just you, Maefyre, even though I look at you when I'm talking. I don't necessarily believe that anything is right in this place. Barovia is a place colored in grays and blacks. There is no whites here. Every part of this place is compromise. This seems to be, as the captain stated, or the admiral stated, the most gray option that we have. And so I accept.
There's a murmuring spreads across the pirate crowd. Go ahead, Maefyre.
I was gonna say, Janus, could you be honest with me? Are you being held hostage at the moment? Is something being held over you?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but also in a manner of speaking, no.
So
I have the choice.
If I say no, is your life at risk?
I have the choice, but we're all at risk for saying no. If I say no.
Say yes. They're taking too long.
I've already said yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna trust Janus and to help my friends and help all of my friends. I would agree.
For whatever comes next, we do together. Whether it's good or bad, we will figure it out.
Wonderful.
But not if this motherfucker touches me again. And I point to the guy that, like, was threatening me, the captain that was threatening me near the gate.
I will not harm another captain. Welcome to the ranks. 3 cheers for the 8th captain of the Admiral Fury. And the pirate camp erupts. The Admiral's voice still over the top and says, "Open the casks of rum. You will find that they've been refilled once more for more merriment the patron provides."
I'm mimicking them. Yay! Yay!
Hiding amongst the people.
Yay.
Like a
Hoorah!
classic walk down the. She like walks off the edge of the ship and steps appear in front of her as she's walking down, and she returns back to her castle, but she summons the other 7 captains to join her. She passes you in to be like, I need to talk with the other 7 for a moment. Your position is secure, but they will have doubts that I will try to temper. Enjoy the evening. Please let Maefyre, I believe her name is, know that we will leave tomorrow to commune.
Very well. Actually, no. He says, aye. or whatever you're supposed to say to this.
A quick study.
But he says it really like sarcastically.
Yeah, exactly like that. I just like look over to Grim and like kind of give him a punch in the shoulder and say, thanks for getting my back.
Of course.
All right, and with that, that's where we'll call it for this week.
Also, the last thing is, what was the captain's name that's Mesh's kind of insider that we talked to? What's their name again? Krezik? Krizik?
Gonna send Chef a quick message.
So when Krizik passes me, I'm just gonna put a hand on their shoulder and say good luck in there.
Oh shit, we should have asked something about Vantos. We could got him in out of the...
I will share more information with you guys for what I was basically talking with Jeff during the whole game about. So I'll give you that stuff later. But yeah.
Guys, you guys go so far off the rails. I don't know.
What, really?
Yeah, we did.
When we took the break, I was writing the second half of the session, trying to be like, all right, they're either going to fight everyone, or I need to come up with something that's...
You had rails? Wow. No, I was never going to try and fight all those pirates. There's no way. 600
pirate stat sheets, or was trying to figure out how to do a combat with pirates.
Jeez, no wonder my direwolf died straight away.
Trying to figure out more.
We would have all died.
Mandy, that's why I said we shouldn't do that unless it's like last.
I have to say, I was asking Grim to just calm down like most of the session. Like, I was just like, I might have something, I don't know. Just don't cause a scene. Like,
Mesh, I thought that you'd be able to like get.
I saw an opportunity.
The chaos is going on.
I know.
Which would last longer than 5 minutes, and then once I realized that at 3, I would come in, attack the guards, and we would just get out while the chaos is going on. But that did not happen.
I think Grim like did that thing.
You forget your animals die in 2 hits. Like
it's a dire wolf.
Even that doesn't last more than 2-3 hits.
That has as much health as any of us. Not to mention the ghosts are still flying around. I should probably do something about that.
But we would die in 2 hits as well.
Actually, how healthy is the wolves? Let me check.
I'd probably die in 2 hits.
But yeah, you know, it was...
But there was no way I was going to try and fight all those pirates.
It was figure out a problem, threw you into a situation, and the plan I thought you were going to go with was extinguish the lamp, break it in some way, or steal it. There was a very realistic chance that you stole this lamp, so I had to put a nerf on it with like the torches themselves constantly. And then I thought you were going to use water walking with Maefyre to just run across the water and get away.
So I thought
that was my like. I think that's how they're going to do it.
Well, I thought we was going to try extinguish the lamp and do that as well, but that's not
what I thought.
That's what I thought. But then Grim decided to do something else. So
well, you brought in 4 captains when we were finally extinguished the lamps.
So. Yeah.
I messaged just to Mesh. So just before the actual admiral showed up,
I was thinking, all right, I'm gonna turn to a bear and I'm just gonna destroy the floor and hopefully land on them and then get you guys out like that.
I just sent Cari after the game ended, I sent her the gif of Batman going, "Swear to me."
Well, before that, I messaged him and I said, I'm gonna die.
And I said, you should have sworn your fealty to me. And it was
like,
the clip from
never.
Napoleon Dynamite where he's like, bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
I am the knight. I am the, anyway.
Swear to. Where's Rachel? Where is she? Where is she?
You
We
can't
have a
make
number of pirates named Rachel. You gotta be more specific.
Which Rachel?
There's too many
Rachel?
goddamn Rachels in this camp. All right, I'm gonna close the stream on that note. Thanks guys for watching us fuck up everything always.
It was a fun session.
Very, very fun though.
Okay.
All right, take care, everyone.
Is it
Thanks.
Saturday yet?
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna die.
I have to let Carrie's jazz hands expend through the ad break here.
I thought that was very fun.